Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Karshagowan, and today we're doing a special unboxing of one of the early starter sets I've had in my collection for a while. It is the Numenera starter set from Monte Cook Games. Before we get into it, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment down below. If there's other products you want us to have a look at and do unboxings for, or little micro reviews for, give us a heads up and we'll see if we've got them in our collection. We're also live on Twitch TV, so you can check us out there at Goblin Cave TV, and we're still on Twitch while it's still around. Sorry, Twitter while it's still around. There we go. So I'll start. Let's get into unboxing, but I do have a gripe with this box. That is that this is a really flimsy box. I have not actually even opened this box, and I've had it for several years in my collection because it is so flimsy, and I've disliked it all the way because of that. What they've spent on their printing, and we'll get to the printing quality of everything here, should have been spent on the box. The other thing is, again, the box is decent size, about normal, but massive spacer. Massive spacer, which is something I really detest. But with boxes like this, yeah, they really should have put more effort into it. We do get 2 dice. So I don't know the system too well, but we get 2 dice, so yay. And we have a before you start, which is a nice addition. This is a kind of pretty much of what's in the box and how to use what's in the box. So I do like the inclusion of this. This is on nice print quality. It's one-sided, but nice print quality, nice to have. We have XP cards and GM intrusion cards. So these, I again don't know the system very well, but it's nice to have them, and I haven't unpacked them, but there's 10 XP cards, 12 intrusion cards. So we've got those. Just put them off to the side. We've also got a cheat sheet. I don't like it being called a cheat sheet. It is essentially a quick reference. My first impression is that this is just for the GM because it has the DCs or difficulties for your tasks. But it does say this is to share with the players. So, oh well, we'll see how that goes. Can put that off to the side. So I'm going to be referring to this as well. We have a starter set. We've got a book, read this second. We've got to read this first. So we'll get the read this first. And I do like that it does have that. So this is your starter set book. This is your world and rules. It took me a little bit to find the table of contents, which is on this page, not here. And I find it strange that it's got your setting first, understanding your character, and then it's got your playing, like how to play the rules. Found that a bit strange, but it's only about 15 pages for the rules, which is about where you want. It's about the limit that I generally would like for a starter set and beginner box. 30 being the absolute hard limit, but 15 and under generally ideal to keep the rules as basic and condensed as easily and as easily understandable as possible. Now, in saying that, the artwork is gorgeous in this book, and the print quality is just absolutely amazing. It is a simple binder, so staple binder, but you've got a cardboard stock, a nice shiny reflective print cardboard cover, and inside a nice gloss paper as well. So it's actually really nice quality. Probably some of the highest stuff I've seen, up there with the Paizo and some of the Free League Publishing stuff. So again, artwork is just phenomenal all the way through it. Then we have our read this second. Again, I like having that read first, read second. So this is your starter book. This is the mastering of the game, games master details. So it's not really for the player, so I'm not going to flick through it as much, but it's got, again, gorgeous artwork. And again, same binding, same print quality, no details on the back, but again, it looks spectacular. Right, do these latch up? No, they don't. Some products might have it matching, but it doesn't. I just thought maybe. Just maybe. So you have your character sheets as well. So again, this is not really the stock which you'd like be rubbing things off on, but it's also not as in it's not hard paper where you could be writing and rubbing things off, but at the same time it's not going to use eraser, as in whiteboard erasers. So it's in between the two, which is a little bit of annoyance. And being so colourful, photocopying it might be annoying too. That's a little bit of gripe there, but it's nice and high quality. Picture on the back, and it has, well, it doesn't have a play this if you want to play this style of character. It does, and it doesn't really have like a what is this type of character. It at the same time actually kind of does. So it's got here the name Tanis, and then it's got is a strong-willed, and then so descriptor is strong-willed, then type Jack, who commands mental power. So they've kind of put it into a Tanis is a strong-willed Jack who commands mental powers. Kalain is a strong glaive who wears a sheen of ice. Sharad Talar is an intelligent nano who leads. So you do have this little bit of a bio, like a little bit of a what each character is. I kind of like it and kind of don't. At the same time, I would rather just play this if this is what you want to play. Like this is the style of play for if you want to play this type of thing. So that's my bit of a gripe there. Other than that, it's set up kind of okay. I don't know the cipher system very well, so I couldn't really go into the details, but at least it's very easy to the eye and very easy to find things in how it's set up. And we have a few of them as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5, I just generally like more than 4 for a game, for character sheets. So 5 is okay. I would prefer 8 or 10, that type of thing. The more character sheets, the more diversity, the easier it is to find a character for you when you're looking at pre-mades. At least that's my thoughts. That's my opinion on that. The map is oh my god. Like the quality of this is just, it's one-sided, which is a gripe, but the quality, it's beautiful. It's certainly something you could use your whiteboard markers on. Very much something you could use your whiteboard markers on. So my main issue with this, the box. The box, if they just put more effort into this, because this is what you see on the shelf. This flimsy, I mean, mine's even ripped from, I've just been on the shelf, it's ripped. If they just put more effort into that, if they just, that little bit more effort into that, had proper cardstock box, like pretty much everything else on the market, I would have thought, yes, absolutely. But they just didn't. And it's a loss because every other part of this, every other aspect of this is really, really high quality print stock. Like they've spent a good chunk of their money on this product in printing quality, and yet the main thing which people see first, the only thing people see first, which is the box, and it's crap. It is really, really, really crappy. It's a bit of a disappointment. That's my thoughts. It's a big disappointment actually. I've had this on my shelf for such a long time. I've not even opened it because the box was so annoying and so crappy. And yes, that's very superficial of me. I'm a visual person. That's part of my autism, that I'm very visual. But I've got rips in the box. So if you see down there, I've got rips in the box and other parts of it, just because it's flimsy and it's crappy. And again, spaces. Why put spaces? You could have had a smaller box. Yes, you could still fit your dice in. Your dice are just that little bit bigger than your cards. Everything would have fit with half the size of the box. You don't need the spaces, and you could have saved on shipping. Again, and have a proper thick card box. But that's my thoughts. It's an option. It's a different setting. The ninth world is a different setting from your normal D&D, but it's still a fantasy setting with a lot of probably the same fantasy elements that you might be used to. So it's an option for if you're looking for something else. That's it for my review and my thoughts on this. So remember, failing forward is always an option, usually the most entertaining one. Bye.